Hi, this is Tara. Welcome to my home. This is my 30-minute floor yoga practice. In this practice, there is no standing postures, and perhaps you might like to use this on one of those days where you don't feel like standing up. It could be early in the morning or late in the evening, or perhaps on one of those afternoons where you're just feeling like you want to lie down. It's a really easy and calming practice, and I hope that you feel relaxed afterwards. Close your eyes, sit comfortably in a cross-legged position with your right leg in front. Feel that you're grounded down in your seat and lifting through the crown of your head. Throughout this practice today, keep your inhale and exhale through the nose. Inhale, lengthen and lift your arms up over your head. Exhale, take the hands all the way back down. Inhale, stretch and lift and lengthen. Exhale, hands float all the way back down. Inhale, see if you can rise a little higher. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, hands down. On this next breath, fill your lungs. Nourish and give your body energy, and then as you exhale, release and let go. Inhale, stretch up, and then as you exhale, twist towards the right, moving from your lower back, mid back, upper back. Inhale, come back through center, and then twist over to the left side. Keeping the abs engaged, lifting up tall through the crown of your head. Inhale back through to center. Exhale, take your right hand to the right side, stretch your left arm up and over, and then looking up at your left palm. Be mindful that both of your sit bones are glued to the mat. Keep pitting the left shoulder open and back, and if you feel comfortable, you can bring your right forearm down towards the floor. You're opening into your obliques here and your hips. Stretch open and then all the way over to the other side. On your exhales, see if you can find a bit more space in your posture. Come a bit deeper. Keep opening, growing in your posture, and then coming back through to the center. Bring the hands down onto your knees. Keeping your seat glued to the mat, start to circle clockwise. Moving in a clockwise direction, draw circles, isolating the movement in the upper half of the body and keeping your hips still. As you come to the back of the circle, round your back, and front of the circle, straighten your back. Inhale, open your collarbones wide, and then exhale, suck your belly button in and push and curve your back. Inhale, open up, stretch, and then exhale, come into a C shape. Lengthen, grow taller, and change over your leg. So now your left leg is in front. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head, and then exhale, twist towards the left side, lower back, mid back, and your neck moves last. Inhaling, come back through the center, stretch, exhale, twist towards the right side. Keep your spine elongated and lift through the crown of your head. Inhale, come back through the center. Exhale, take your left hand down, reach your right arm up and over. Keep your seat glued to the mat. Peel back that right shoulder and stretch your neck as you lower down your forearm towards the floor. Inhale, come back through to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Feel your side body opening up here, and also stretch through your hips. Hands come down the knees, and now going anti-clockwise, drawing your circles. So curving the back at the back of the circle, straightening the back at the front of the circle. Getting some movement and energy running through the body. Then inhale, stretch open your collarbones. Then C-shape your back, look at your belly button, lengthen your neck. Inhale, stretch to the front. Exhale, push to the back. Then lengthening your spine, lift through the crown of your head. Take your head over to the left side, stretching into your neck. And then through the center, all the way over to the right side. Then take your head back over to the left and begin to circle your head, coming forwards first and then all the way around to the back. And then reverse, change direction, feel every part of your neck. Moving on to all fours, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Inhale, curve your back, lift your tailbone. Exhale, squeeze your belly button in and press your mid-back like a cat up towards the ceiling. So inhale, open, stretch the collarbones. Exhale, drop your tailbone down, abs in, look in between your legs. So synchronizing this movement with your breath. Feeling your spine warming up. Feel that stretch in the shoulders, upper back, mid-back and lower back. Then from here, coming through a neutral spine, go with your chin, your chest, moving through into a cobra. So keep the elbows hard close to the body, lift and stretch through the chest, and then push back into your child's pose. So taking your hips onto your calves, relaxing your lower back. Lift up onto your knees, circle your arms around, take the hands on your lower back and open up your chest. Keep the abs engaged, support your lower back. Coming back onto all fours, and we will repeat this one more time. So moving through your cat-cows, arching your back, and then opening up your shoulders. I hope you're beginning to feel more relaxed and free in your body. Let your range of movement be bigger each time. This posture combination is really amazing for your spine mobility and just warms up the body, preparing for the rest of the practice. On the next one, flatten your back and then moving through chin, chest, into your cobra. So elbows in, pressing up. Use the strength of the upper back and the backs of the arms, and then push into your child's pose. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Release. Coming up onto your knees, circle your arms all the way around. Bring them onto your lower back and roll those shoulders open and back. Feel that stretch across your heart center, across your chest, through the front of the neck, and then coming back onto all fours. Keeping your hips over your knees, walk your hands forward as far as they'll go, and then press your chest down towards the mat. Feel that you're just melting down. You'll feel a stretch in between your shoulder blades. This is called melting heart pose. Inhale deeply, and then on your exhale, see if you can lower a little bit more. Gradually walk your hands back. Keep your back flat, abs pulled in, then reach your right arm forward, your left leg back. Hold that balance as still and as stable as you can. Bend your left knee and then reach your right arm to grab hold of the ankle and foot. Peel the right shoulder open, look over your right shoulder towards your foot and keep kicking the foot up. Keep the abdominal strong to maintain that balance. Let your breath be relaxed and then change over to the other side. Right leg, left arm. Navel in towards your spine, glutes engaged, back of the neck is long. Finding that calm, still posture. Then bending your right leg, catch hold of it with your left hand, peel that left shoulder open and back and look over the shoulder, see if you can see your foot and keep kicking that up. Maintain your balance by recruiting the muscles in your core, so your glutes, inner and outer thighs, abs and lower back. Release, come back onto all fours, hook your toes under and walk your hands back, open the knees and move into a squat. So adjust your feet at the distance that you need to open up your hips. Press the elbows gently against the knees and widen your collarbones, lift through the crown of your head. So this is a great way of opening up your hips. And when your hips feel open, this also helps to release your lower back. Gradually walk forward, bring your knees down, snake the body through, and then take your hands out to the side. Bend your left knee and then lift up your thighs up off the mat. Open the hip by rolling a little bit onto the side. The knee stays pointing up towards the ceiling, contract your glutes. Then take your left hand and reach it in the same direction as your right. Take your thumb and index finger together. You will feel a stretch all the way through the front of the chest and shoulder. Let your breaths be deep and mindful. Coming onto your front, keep the back of the neck long. Bend the right knee, contract the glutes to open the hip, and then roll over, stretching your right hand all the way towards the back, so towards the left hand. Peeling your shoulders open, feel the stretch in your pecs and your shoulder. This is great if you sit at a desk or you lean forward looking at your phone or your laptop. Lying prone on your front, bend your right knee, catch the foot and bring the heel as close as you can to the buttocks. Contract your glutes and push your pubic bone down towards the floor. Feel a lengthening and stretching in the front of your thigh. Then lifting up, peel the right shoulder back. Use the strength of your upper back muscles to lift up and then twist, look over your shoulder. Release, relax back down. Then kick the left heel towards your buttocks, grab hold the foot, contract your glutes, push the pubic bone down. Press up onto that right hand, peel the left shoulder back and stretch. Make sure your knees stay close together. This is a great stretch for your quads. The more you contract your glutes, the stronger the stretch will feel. Release and then press back into your child's pose. So relax your forehead down onto the mat, bring your hands down by your sides. Then interlace the fingers and push the hands up towards the ceiling to stretch open your shoulders. You might like to move your arms around a little bit to find those tight spots. This is a great stretch for relieving tight and stiff shoulders. Release, press into your hands and come up to a kneeling position. If this is uncomfortable for you, stretch your legs out in front of you. Lift up your left hand, then slide your right arm up your back as far as you can. Then bend from your left elbow and grab hold of your right hand. Abdominals are strong. Lift through the crown of your head with a straight spine. If you cannot reach your fingers together, don't worry, just grab hold of your top or whatever you can catch hold of. If you have a towel or a strap, you can also use that. Stretch your arms open wide, and then this time lift your right arm up towards the ceiling. Slide the left hand up your back as far as it will go, and then take the right hand and reach towards that left hand. You're bending at the elbow. Keep that lift. Notice which side is stiffer, and then think why that might be. Do you hold your bag on one side? Do you use that side more than the other? Let your breath flow. Release your hands, and then swing your legs around so you come to a seated position with your legs outstretched in front. Bend your right knee and bring the heel close to your groin. Open the hip. The left leg stays straight with the toes curling back. Feel your seat is rooted down as you inhale, lift your arms, and then exhale, fold forward. Keep the abdominals strong and reach towards your foot. As you exhale, gradually bring your chest closer towards your thighs. If you cannot reach your foot, don't worry. Perhaps catch the ankle or the shin. Take time in this stretch just to lower gradually, bit by bit. Ease yourself into it. Last big inhale and exhale, and then coming up. Switch over the legs, bend the left knee, bring the heel close towards your groin, open up the shoulders wide, lift up, stretch, and then fold over towards that right leg. Again, inhaling, exhaling, bring your chest down. It takes time to get deeper into your postures, so just be patient with yourself and use your exhale to find that extra space and a bigger range of movement. Last inhale and exhale, and then gradually bring yourself all the way back up, and then come to lying on your back. So lying supine, bring your right knee in towards you, rotate your ankle, change direction. Release, bring the left leg in towards you, hug the knee and rotate the ankle. This is a great stretch for your lower back. Change the direction of that rotation. And release, let go. Soles of the feet on the mat, hip distance apart. Squeeze your abs, contract your glutes, lift your hips up and stretch your arms over your head. As you exhale, roll down, bring the hands back down by your sides. So inhaling, lifting up, feel that stretch in the lumbar spine, opening the shoulders. Exhale, rolling all the way down, feel that wave through the spine. Bring the right leg across your left, flex the foot, thread the hands through the gap, widen the collarbones, relax the head down, and feel a stretch into your glutes and hips. Relax your breath and enjoy the stretch. Release, cross your right knee over your left knee, and then take opposite hand on opposite ankle. Bring the knees close towards the body. You'll feel the stretch more on the outside of your thigh and hips. Let go and release your legs. Feet hip distance and then rolling up into your bridge pose. And then rolling all the way down again. Synchronize the movement with your breath, inhaling as you lift up. Exhaling as you float all the way down. This time, take your left leg across your right, thread the hands through the gap, flex both your feet, widen the collarbones. Keep bringing the legs closer towards the body for a deeper stretch. Feel the sensations in the body. Notice and observe. Then release your legs, take the left knee on top of the right, grab hold of opposite ankles and hug those knees close towards your chest. Shoulders open. Again, feel the stretch in the hips and the glutes. Release your legs, bring your feet back on the mat hip distance, squeeze your glutes, hamstrings, lift the hips up, then wriggle your shoulders underneath you and interlace your fingers. If you'd like to, come up onto your toes and feel how that changes the stretch. Just be mindful that the back of the neck stays long, so gently draw your chin towards your chest. Release your hands, roll all the way back down. Bring the knees in towards your chest and then grab hold of your feet from the outside. Open the legs a little wider so the knees are coming close towards your armpits. This is your happy baby pose. It's like doing a squat but lying down, so it's really amazing for your hips. Release, take the legs back down onto the mat. And then take your right leg up towards the ceiling, lengthen through the back of the leg. Stretch, point the toes, flex the foot. Stretch, point the toes, flex the foot. And then walk your hands up your leg. As far as they'll go, bring the leg close to the body. If it feels good, you can extend the left leg. If not, keep it bent. And then flex your foot so you feel a lengthening of your hamstrings. So just bit by bit, working on getting the leg as close as you can to the body. Take your time and then change over. So lift up your left leg, lengthen through the back of the leg and then flex the foot, point the toes. Flex the foot and point. Then walking the hands up the leg. Open the shoulders. Keep bringing the leg as close as you can towards the chest. Find your edge. Notice the hamstrings lengthening and then release. Bring both of the knees in towards the chest and rock a little from side to side. And some circles on your sacrum. Change direction. And then preparing yourself for a twist, open up the arms, legs in tabletop. Take the knees over to the right side and turn your gaze to the left. Be mindful that both of your shoulders stay connected to the mat. Only take your legs as low as you can whilst keeping that connection. Feel a twist in your spine, releasing your lower back and hips. Come back through the center. The knees come over to the left side and your eyes to the right. Deep breaths. We're so close to the end of the class. Bring your legs back through to the center. Soles of your feet together, hands by your sides. Allow your hips to open and the knees just to fall out to the sides. Close your eyes and let go. Feel grateful for your body and that you were able to participate in today's yoga practice. Congratulate yourself on finding the time for you. Lengthen out your legs and come into your final relaxation. Hands by your sides with the palms facing up. If you need to bend your knees, if that's more comfortable for your lower back, then please go ahead. Let your breaths be deep and long. Feel your belly rise and fall with your inhale and exhale. Deep belly breaths will help to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system. This aids in your relaxation and finding peace of mind. Relax your toes, soles of your feet, and ankles. Let that relaxation travel up through the fronts and backs of your legs. Let go of any tightness and tension in your hips and glutes. Relax your lower back, mid-back, and upper back. Feel that your collarbones are wide and open, that there is space from your shoulders to your ears, that your arms feel light and the fingers are just curled at the ends of your hands. Relax your jaw, lips, temples, area in between your eyebrows and across your forehead and scalp. When you are ready, roll over onto your side. And very slowly make your way up to a seated position just to ground yourself after your practice. Thank you so much for doing yoga with me today. I hope you enjoyed and see you soon.